Hi, in this video, I'm going to share with you step-by-step how to go about setting up your first product in JVZoo and also create a sales funnel all within their platform. My name is Aurelius, and on this channel, I'll make videos on how to start and grow a digital product business. So if you want to learn more and get more training, be sure to hit that subscribe button just below this video. Turn on notifications too so that you don't miss out on any future training post up here on my channel. All right, so without wasting any time, let's head onto the screen so I can show you exactly how to go about setting up the first product and sales funnel in JVZoo. First and foremost, this is the dashboard. Of course, this is my demo account that I use. What you're going to want to do is go to Sellers Dashboard. This is the main area for sellers so that you can manage your products and also set up your products all within this platform. So I'm going to close this announcement here. First thing you're going to want to do or notice is the products that you have existing here. These are the ones that I've already created. But what I'm going to do is add a product. That's the first step you need to take. From here, add your product name. So this will be shown to your customers as well at checkout. So for this demo, I'm going to call this My Fitness Course. Internal product name. This is only shown or appears in your account just for your own purposes so that you can identify what this product is. But for the sake of this demo, I'm just going to call it My Fitness Course. If you do want to describe it even more, you can go My Fitness Course that I sell on my site. All right. And do you want to make this product discoverable to affiliates, which shows in the Find Product section? So if we go to affiliates under Find Products, this is where your product will appear. If you also want your product to show in the public marketplace, it needs to meet some criteria such as $17 for your price or greater. Product must have an associated image, and you can upload one on this page too. Have a product description of at least 50 characters. So if you meet those criteria, then you can show it in the marketplace. I'm just going to call this My Fitness Course, including 10 video training or training videos, that is. Training videos. Choose a category. In my case, it is something like health and fitness. I'm just going to choose, let's see, we've got nutrition, health for men. You can see all these other categories that your product may fall under. And this helps, of course, when people or affiliates try to look for products that they can promote. I'm just going to put exercise. Choose a currency. In most cases, it's US dollars. Product price, I'm going to put $17 for this one. Quantity, if you do have a limit of your product, let's say 50 copies only, then you can enter it here. Otherwise, leave it blank. Are you going to allow sales? Of course, if you want to start selling your product right away, you want to enable that. But if you want to disable it so customers won't be able to purchase, make sure you disable that. Launch date, if you do have a set time that you'll be launching your product, this is where you want to put it, including the time. This is based on Eastern Standard Time, so take that into account. For the commission payout, how much do you want to pay your affiliates? Do you want to offer 10% or 100%? This is where you can set it. Let's say they get 50% of the $17. That's what you want to add right there. Next up, we can also offer a flat fee commission if you don't want to use a commission percentage. Next is product is a subscription base or accepts multiple payments. If you do have a membership, for instance, you can enable this, and we can select how do you want to handle repeated rebills, freeze it, or cancel their subscription, payment period, number of months between each payment. So let's say 1 month. By the way, if you do have any concerns about any of these fields to add, then hover over this or click it, more like it, and this JVZoo help will appear where it shows how often payments will be made. And it simply shares more information about each field. Total number of payments. So let's say this is a 12-month course or a 6-month course. We can add it right there. So I'm charging $17 per month. That's what it's saying for 6 months. Commission payout that you're going to pay your affiliate for the first payment. So let's say it's 50% as well. If there is a trial, let's say you're offering a $1 trial for your membership, then add it here, $1. Trial length, let's say it's a 14-day trial. That's what you want to do. Commission payout on the trial period. Since this is $1, you know, how much of a commission do you want to offer to your affiliates? But let's say the trial period is only just $10. 50% of that is obviously $5. So that's that if you do want to add a recurring element. But let's say we don't, I'm just going to uncheck that right there. If you do want to add a thing called downsells, then you can do it by enabling it right here. So your product at the moment is $17, for instance, for this demo. You can start your product at $7. Now, you can also make it increase of, let's say, $1 or more, like 50 cents for every one sale. That means that whenever someone purchases, it goes up in price by 50 cents. So the first customer will buy for $7. The next customer will then buy it for $7.50, and so on. It increases by 50 cents every time. And this adds a bit of scarcity element, so people will take action or more likely to take action. You can add that feature if you do, otherwise disable it. There's also a thing called time sale, where your price can change on a particular date and time. This is what this feature is for. Next up, you can enable the JVZoo top pick or deal of the day, product of the day, which they call it, and offer a commission. You'll want to obviously offer more or equal amount of commission percentage as you added right here. So 50% is what you can offer to JVZoo themselves for promoting it. And that's what's going to be paid out to JVZoo themselves. And what this means, the JVZoo product of the day, is they'll feature your product, as you can see here, product of the day, to the JVZoo marketplace. In addition, they'll also mail out or promote your product to their hundreds of thousands of subscribers that's on their database. I'm not sure how big their customer base is, but they'll basically push out your offer to their email list. If you do want to enable that, then enable it. However, I have found from experience of using JVZoos that they usually tend to lean towards business products or software products. If you are in the kind of self-help or fitness niches or anything else like spirituality, then they don't tend to choose those products as a product of the day. So that's kind of their criteria, and that's what they favor in terms of choosing a product of the day, that is. I'm going to disable that for now. Now, payment options. This is where you need to specify whether you're going to take or accept PayPal payments or Stripe or anything else. That is based on your account settings right here. So you do need to set up your payment profiles first so that you'll see it under payment options. So by going to payment options, payment profiles, that is, we can see what options we have to integrate. We can use JVZoo Pay. This is more for affiliate commissions or accepting affiliate commissions, so that it's kind of a wallet for you to handle all your funds whenever you make a commission as a JVZoo affiliate. But in this particular tutorial, I'm purely talking about setting up a product as a product seller. All right, so we've got PayPal, we've got Stripe, Authorize.net as well, but Stripe and PayPal are the most common, so those are the ones you want to integrate. Otherwise, one or the other. Next up, affiliate section, send all commissions through JVZoo. Do you want any commissions that your affiliates make go to their JVZoo account? You can do so like by enabling that. And how do you want to approve affiliates? Let's say they want to promote your product. Do you want to manually approve them or auto approve them, or no affiliates allowed? And if you manually approve affiliates, where you need to go is go sellers, then to affiliate options, then under affiliate requests, this is where you'll see a list of all the affiliates who are requesting or will request to promote your product. So that's what it means by manual approval. All right, so next up is your seller details, like support email. We can add our emails there. Add a support URL if you do have a help desk. If you have a sales page URL as well, of course, that's probably the main thing you're going to want to do, is to add your sales page URL for your product so that JVZoo knows where this product is located or is going to be sold. And Next thing you can do is pass affiliate ID to sales page. We don't quite need that, but if we click on more info, just to clarify what this is, if you enable this option, it's to have the affiliate ID passed to your landing page at the end of the URL. So let's say your product or your URL's yourdomain.com, you'll have the affiliate ID at the end. And I think this will also help identify for your customers which affiliate they're promoting or purchasing from. Next up, we can use a pre-launch page until paid product is launched. So let's say you want to pre-launch your product and hype it up and talk about it on social media or to your email subscribers. You can have set a pre-launch page. Of course, you need to set this up as on your end, on your website, that simply states coming soon, or this is what's coming up next week, and set that URL. So then people will know if they use, by accident go to your website, they land on that page instead of your sales page. Next up, automatically send traffic to sales page after the launch period. This is obviously what you want to do once that timer does set, by setting the launch date. After that time, that is when customers will be able to go straight to your sales page instead of your pre-launch page. So that's what that's for. Next up, you can choose a checkout template. This is new with JVZoo at the time of this recording, at least, compared to my older JVZoo setup video. We've got a classic checkout page or a clean one or a modern orange one. If you do want to select that, you can select it. And then you'll need to add the appropriate details like the banner image, which needs to be a certain size as shown here, and add a product image and it'll show right there. Product features, customer testimonials. If you do want to add those features, then use a clean, simple template. Otherwise, if you just want to keep it without all the images and all the hassles, choose a classic checkout page. But it's entirely up to you, of course. Receipts, you can add custom receipt information to the the receipts that are sent to customers that purchase your product, and also custom email receipt information. Below that, you'll find electronic delivery. This is where you can set the thank you or download page. Do you want JVZoo to host your download file? You can choose to do that, and basically JVZoo will then ask to upload your product file. It needs to be up to or can't exceed 128 megabytes. So that's that. I don't really recommend this because you don't have any control over that download page, because your download page or your thank you page is real estate for you to then sell other products or recommend other products. And that's why you want to make sure you set a thank you or download page right here, where then you need to then enter your URL for that thank you page. Next up, if you are selling a physical product, this is the information you want to add right here, but I'm going to skip, and that's quite self-explanatory on what to do. Information collection, do you want to also collect customers' phone numbers? That's what it is right here. Compliance, so compliance requires product access for approval. Please provide any usernames, passwords on how your product can be accessed for review. Part of JVZoo is that once you do add a product, it does come under review or needs to be reviewed before you can actually start selling your product to your customers. So that's the information you want to add. So let's say there's a username and a password that needs to be used in order to access your product. That's what compliance is for. Down below, you'll see some advanced settings like integrations with the membership script or software. You can add a affiliate messaging integration, all these like Slack, team, and channel. Add a customer messaging integration as well. Create an autoresponder integration. So it integrates with all these email marketing platforms such as SendLane, Market Hero, GetResponse, SendReach, and more. So next up, you've got GoToWebinar, also integrates with that. You can also add your retargeting pixel. So let's say you want to then retarget customers who have went to your JVZoo order form. Then you can then retarget those customers on Facebook or wherever. There's also external program integration. If you do want to, let's say, integrate some sort of membership script or software that's not supported as one of the options right here. As you can see, wishlist member integration. So these are quite advanced features, and you might need some support and help if you do want to integrate, your own software. Now, once you save your product, it will come under this section where it says these products cannot be sold. So not able to be sold until JVZoo approval. So JVZoo will review your product and see if there's anything that is missing or something that needs to be fixed. So let's say your sales page URL is incorrect or it goes to a broken link. They'll inform you of that. So then you can go and fix that and then try to get it approved again. Once it is approved, it'll go to this section where it says these products can be sold. And then from there, what you want to do is kind of rinse and repeat the steps that I went through for all the products that you want to sell in your sales funnel. So that's something you need to have an idea of and plan ahead so that you know what products you're going to add. So let's say I've got this example here, list authority. Let's say I've got an upgraded version or a gold version of this or a pro version. Then I also want to create a new product for that pro version. So then I can start creating my sales funnel. So to start creating a sales funnel, which is now the step I want to go through, is go to sellers. Then under sales funnels, we can create a sales funnel. You can see some demo ones I created here. But what we can do is add a sales funnel right here. Give your sales funnel a name. The first thing you want to do is add the main product that you are selling, the main front end product or offer. And for me, in this demo, I want to use list authority. Click add. And from here, you can see a graphical form of your funnel. Since we only have one product here, you can only see one product. They do have their original funnel view, which looks like this. But let's use the new funnel, which is still in beta mode. Now, to add an upsell for your main product here, what we can see at the bottom here is an option to then add another product. So if customer buys list authority, they see whatever product you want to set here. So this is where your upsell goes, whatever it is. Is it a pro version? Is it a gold version? Next up, to add an upsell, what you need to do is to look below here where it says customer buys your main product, they see. So this is the logic that goes in the sales funnel. I'm going to choose social media authority as the upsell. Click add, and that'll add it to the sales funnel right here. As you can see from this view, we can kind of understand how it's going to work. If someone buys list authority, yes, if that's a sale, then they'll see social media authority. Now, if you do want to add a downsell or a downgrade of, let's say if someone says no to this particular offer, that's social media authority, you can see below here, customer says no, thanks to this product. They see whatever product you want to add. So let's say the silver pack. I'm going to click add. And now your sales funnel looks like the following. So we can see that if they say no to this offer will then appear. Now, let's say you do want to add another upsell for your first upsell. So this is called upsell number 2 or one-time offer number 2. This is where you go ahead and let's say customer buys social media authority. They see, let's say the gold pack. We can add it. So this can basically go as deep as you want depending on your funnel. Of course, you don't want to exceed it as customers might get upset if you don't get straight to the point. They want to access the product they purchase. So there is a fine line between how many products you add in your funnel and how little, I guess. So you do, of course, want to maximize your profits from that same customer, so which is where sales funnels come in. Let's say my funnel's already completed and I'm happy with this. The next step is to make sure we add the appropriate order buttons or buy buttons to our sales pages. So for that, don't get confused. If we go into seller's dashboard, there is, your products lie there. We can see actions. We can see buy buttons. Don't get confused with this and don't use these buttons as it's not linked to your sales funnel and it won't work and integrate all together. So instead, what you're going to want to do is make sure you actually use your buy buttons from your sales funnels, head into your actual offer or your sales funnel, and then use the buy buttons that are provided right here. So for your main product, For me, it's list authority. What I'm going to have to do is open up list authority sales page, click on buy buttons right here. This will open up in a new tab. And then you're given all these buy buttons and links right here. Select the style that you want. Let's say I want this one right here. So seen above, we can copy and paste this order button code to our sales page. Now there is an option to add your own button. So you can see here, use your own button. Of course, this will require a little more playing around with by adding your own image. But that's that, all right? So going back, what we need to also do, once we have added our main offer buy button, we need to go back and then repeat the same steps for all our products in our funnel. So let's say this is the upsell. We need to also select that. Select the button code for our upsell. And in addition, if you have, let's say, a downsell, you want to make sure you add or use the no thanks link. So this way you add it to the bottom of your page or wherever you want on your upsell page. So in this demo, it's for my social media authority sales page. I can add this no thanks link, which looks like this right here, or you can use your own custom text based on your styling on your backend system. So if you're using WordPress, style it using that way. But that's the link you want to use that basically links to whatever downsell you have. So in my case, if they say no, which is that no thanks link that you saw, what they'll then see is Social Media Principles Silver Pack, which whatever your downsell may be. So that's the link you want to use. What you can do alternatively is also hard code a no thanks link. So this means just bypassing this option to use this link and just hard coding it to your one-time offer or upsell page. And that no thanks link instead will go to whatever page you set, as long as it's one of the products that you've added to your sales funnel. But if you want to keep things simple, just use the no thanks link here, and then that'll all link up. So repeat the same steps if you do have any further upsells. So you can see here, I've got all these other products. So I've got the silver pack, which I also need to add the buy button for, and also the gold pack, which I also need to add the buy buttons for. Once you've added all your buy buttons to your product pages, then everything will happen automatically through JVZoo. So let's say a customer buys List Authority or your main product, they'll automatically land on your one-time offer or upsell page, since you're telling JVZoo in your sales funnel that if someone buys your main product, they'll see Social Media Authority or whatever your upsell is. And then if they click no, then they'll see this product here. It'll all happen in the back end. There's nothing for you to actually, set up apart from setting up your sales funnel right here. So that's JVZoo sales funnels in a nutshell. Now, just as a little side note, if you do go back to sellers, then sellers dashboard, you'll find your products. And if you do go under actions and buy buttons, you do actually land on the sales funnels area where you actually need to select a sales funnel. So then you can actually grab that buy button for that particular product. So JVZoo has fixed this issue, and it was confusing for many customers since they didn't know whether to use the buy buttons from the product page or from the sales funnels. So you don't need to worry about, making sure you go to sales funnels to get your buy buttons. All right, that concludes the tutorial on using JVZoo to set up your products and sales funnels. If you do have any questions about JVZoo, be sure to hit up JVZoo or anything general, then feel free to comment down below this video. Happy to help where I can. In the meantime, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel below if you haven't already. Turn on notifications too so that you won't miss out on any new tutorials I post up on this channel. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and be sure to watch these next relevant videos that's going to come up right now.